WSMESM Enlightenment Radio. It is feel good radio at its finest, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening and welcome. It's another edition of the Sunday Night Spotlight, hosted by yours truly. And, on these Sunday Night Spotlights, what we like to do, as I always say, is to talk to a person or persons that I consider of interest. You know what I'm saying? Somebody I'm interested in, somebody I think that my audience will be interested in. Well, listen, if you've been listening to WSME, actually, if you've been listening to the radio, period, okay, there's a huge song that's out right now that's up for a Grammy. All right, it's a cover of a Stevie Wonder joint, all right, called As. And I'm honored to have the artists that have made this record on. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you, first of all, DJ Juan Coon.
Yes,
in
sir.
the building. What's going on, brother?
What's up, my brother?
Hey, man, congratulations on your Grammy.
Thank you, man.
All right, but hey, I know that you couldn't do it all by yourself, so we're going to bring in the voice.
The voice.
We got to bring in the voice.
The queen, the queen of Diamond Life.
Oh, Phoenix Fire in the building.
Hey, how are you?
What's going on, lady?
Hey, I'm just sitting here loving it, taking it all in.
Yeah. Once again, congratulations on the success of the song. I mean, and this is something that has like taken off like quickly here. You know what I'm saying? So, I need to investigate and get to the bottom of this whole thing. Okay. So first off, all right, it's DJ Juan Coon.
Yes, sir.
The producer of the project. All right, and of course, DJ Juan Coon is no stranger to production and music. I know you've been DJing. Is how long you been DJing, man?
Bro, that's a loaded question. That's a loaded question, man. Dang. For most of my life, to be honest with you. Right. My first party I did, I was probably 10 years old.
Wow. A 10-year-old DJ.
I was 10 years old. My first party I did.
That's something. So what was your influence? I mean, what was it that made you decide that you wanted to DJ and to get into this?
Well, I mean, I actually started out as a rapper. I was in a rap group.
What?
Yeah.
Actually, I do remember that. I remember that. Yeah.
I started out as a rapper, and every time I was around the turntable set, the fellas would say, "Don't touch the tables." That's the wrong thing to tell me, because if you tell me not to do something, I end up doing it.
You go ahead on and do it. So what was your rap name?
Well, actually it was Mellow J, and then it was Zen. So okay. Yeah, I actually had a single that came out on Universal, me and Sharon Bryant from Atlantic Star. The song is called I Love You.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was back in the day, though.
Yeah. So was that the 80s?
Oh, yeah. Nah, it's like the 90s.
90s?
Early 90s.
Okay. So I mean, but somehow you became this celebrity DJ that was all of a sudden playing everywhere. How did that happen?
Well, I mean, it was a combination of things. Basically, I was always a music lover. I always had the crazy record collection. Yeah. My uncle, he was a music lover. My uncle played in jazz bands, and he had this crazy record collection. So I used to always take his records. I got his records, and then I started playing around. People knew I had to, and I always had I was an audiophile too, so I always had a crazy sound system.
Okay.
So when you put the two together, records and sound system, what happens is people start saying, "Oh, can you do parties?" So I started out doing some rec center parties. I started out doing some local parties, and then that got me into radio. I ended up doing some radio. First working for WPKN. That was a long time ago. That was a UB station. Then I went to YBC.
Okay.
And then at the same time, well, actually HUS in UConn before YBC. And then from HUS, I went to BLS. And then,
Okay.
yeah, and from BLS, that's when everything took off. When I was doing mixed shows live from remotes and clubs.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. So, and then from there, I went to YBC. And then it basically just snowballed from there. Once you start doing radio, people start hearing you, and then they know you, and then you start doing clubs, and it's just a cumulative effect after that.
So how do you go from rapping on the mic to producing a Grammy award-winning house track? Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
well, just one correction: we didn't win yet. We're just nominated. So,
hey,
but
I'm speaking it into existence.
Oh
brother.
yeah, that's dope. But the transition is interesting because I've always been a musician too. I play the guitar, I play keys, I play a little saxophone.
What?
Yeah.
So you could actually be DJing in the mix and then pull out the horn and blow a few notes.
Yeah, actually, yeah. But I'm more proficient in the saxophone than any of the instruments. But I play good enough to get by on the keys and good enough to get by on the guitar. Like I can lay lines down, I can put melodies down, multi-part harmonies and the whole nine. But yeah, that transition just basically, I love music. So I was listening to different songs, and I actually started mimicking my favorite songs, learning this, putting it down, the whole structure of how a song is created. And people, my friends, they always used to say, "Oh man, that sounds dope. You should put that out." Like all my friends tell me that for years. And I just never really, I didn't really, it wasn't really my interest at the time. But it got in the hands of somebody who actually wanted to sign me. One of my DJ gigs, I ended up going to California. This is my first distribution deal.
Okay.
And with the people over at Universal, I ended up doing a party for him, and I played one of my songs during the party. And the people ran over and they was like, "Yo, what's that?" And I said, "That was the Sharon Bryant record."
Okay.
And I said, "It's a song I did, me and Sharon Bryant from Atlanta Star." And he's like, "Oh wow." He's like, "Yo, what label is it on?" I said, "It's not." So that's how that ended up happening.
Nice. So, wow, and now you're out here producing stuff. So, I mean, and it's and it's some great stuff. So, how did you come to meet the lovely Phoenix Fire over here?
Oh man, well listen, I'm gonna tell you. And Phoenix, you could correct me if I'm wrong, because my memory is like real jaded on a Monday after gigging all weekend.
Oh, but
I think me and Phoenix met through a mutual friend.
Okay.
Pauline Edwards. And she used to say, "Oh, I got this," because Pauline has always been one of the...
Yeah, Pauline, the bartender, right?
The bartender, yeah, the star tender.
Yes, she's definitely a star
Yes.
tender.
She's gregarious. But anyway,
absolutely. Good people.
She always said, "I have this friend and she sings," because she was always one of my biggest supporters too for everything I did musically, whether it be DJing, music, like my album release party we had in New York. She was there. She brought 1,000 people with her. Wow. But she kept telling me about Phoenix, and I said, "Yo, you know what? Yeah, give me her information, introduce us." So we met, and I heard Phoenix sing because Phoenix is singing all over the place. She's all over the place. Anywhere there's an open mic, anywhere there's a microphone, anywhere there's a crowd,
high five, sister. That's me. We the same type. That's me.
Her drive is crazy. But I knew her after seeing her at a couple of open mics. And then I was like, one day, I mean, I'm busy DJing, doing all this other crazy stuff. But then I got serious and I said, "You know what? I need to start putting these records out. Okay. I need to start getting this music out." So me and Phoenix linked up. I knew I got the label situation with Diamond Life. The first record that I put out on my label was called Havana Dreamin', and it was an instrumental house track. And it did well. It did so well that the distributors was like, yo, we need another record. So I was like, oh, what can I do? So Phoenix was the first person that came out on Diamond Life, the first actual vocalist.
Wow.
So she blessed it, and she's amazing. I mean, beyond being a great singer, she is a beautiful person.
Thank you.
So, Miss Phoenix, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
You know, I just wanted to get one out of the way. Now we can talk. Hey, so tell me, so I mean, you've been singing all your life?
Basically, according to my mom, God bless her, I was singing before I could talk.
Wow.
I was humming la la la. My mom was a jazz artist, so she was a jazz singer, so it was inevitable.
Yeah. So she had you really listening to the jazz. I see you know, the Ella and the Nancy Wilson, Sarah Vaughan, Dinah Washington, you know, all of that you've been listening to, you know.
Oh yes.
And Patty and Shaka and Whitney. So what was your first like real official coming out as a singer? Like, when would you say that you officially like let the world know?
Oh wow. Well, I've been doing professional background singing since I was about 19 professionally.
Oh, okay.
I did some backgrounds for Jill Scott, for Shaka, for her jazz CD. But for me, as a solo artist, I honestly, I never really thought about being a solo singer. I always thought that maybe I would be in a group of some sort with some sisters, and
Okay.
we'd be, the next Destiny's Child or something.
No, you're just Beyonce.
Yeah, she would definitely be Beyonce in that group.
Yeah.
The Beyonce of a group,
That's Beyonce right there.
Yeah, absolutely. That's Beyonce, like post Destiny's Child. So you just skipped the Destiny's Child part and just became the solo artist.
We fast forwarded.
You know,
but when Juan came to me with these opportunities, and he came to me a while ago. We've been talking for a minute about music and getting together and doing things, and it's all about timing. It's really about timing. When the time is right and it feels good, that's what Diamond Life Music and Media label is about. It's about feel good music. Exactly. And when that time is right, the music is going to be right. It's going to feel good, and it's going to elevate your soul, which is what we do.
Hey, and you know, it's all about that feel good here at SM Enlightenment Radio. The feel good music. We call ourselves, we like to say that we're feel good music at its finest. You know, feel good radio at its finest. And you know, that's the reason why, you know, our programming over here at SM Enlightenment Radio, you know, jumped right on this song right away.
Yeah,
and we're happy. Yeah, we're happy. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. That we were the first.
You are definitely
exclusive.
Yo, I mean, big up, man, and you big up to Stevie, man. Like, the boost that we get from y'all is amazing.
Beyond.
Wow.
Consistent, continuous. Y'all bombarded it. People loving it. And people reference like when I get calls, people reference coming back to your source as the source for being made aware of the product. So we thank you from the heart for that.
Definitely.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Look here. We wouldn't be playing it if it wasn't a good record. Okay.
Well, we appreciate it.
Say, you know what I'm saying? It's a good record. And good music is always going to prevail. That's the reason why, you see, that's the reason why you got that nomination, brother, because we ain't the only ones that are believing in this project, you know. And hey, you know, I want to congratulate you both. And just let you know that it's a pleasure and it's an honor, okay, to be here supporting you. And hey, what's in the future? What do we what's coming? What's coming? What's next, brother? What's next?
Well,
And sister, what's next?
listen, I mean, we're energized. This project has energized the entire label. I mean, we of course we have Phoenix. Phoenix is killing them.
Mm-hmm.
We got Taj Dayami. He's a male vocalist. We have Sheikah Jane. We have Nikki Nicole. We have me. I have some projects coming out. Joy Carwell, a song coming out that I never released last year that I'm gonna put out next year. Phoenix is gonna be doing. We're gonna do an album with Phoenix. We're gonna do another single with Phoenix. And my personal project right now that I'm actually formatting the music for as we speak is for something called the DLC. It's the Diamond Life Collective. I'm gonna bring all of the artists together, and we're gonna do like a soul to soul type, incognito type project.
Wow.
So it's called DLC. You heard that here first, and that's gonna showcase the unique eclectic nature of every artist that's under our collective, and they're all dope in their own way, and they do everything. I mean, we sing, we rap, we got dance, we got house, we got neo soul, we got R&B, hip hop.
We do each other's background vocals.
Yeah, it's a collective. I mean, some people say it has like a Motown vibe to it.
Yeah, and that's what it was sounding like. Either Motown or like some P-Funk type stuff, where it's just like a collective of a bunch of musicians that just come together and just,
It's actually a little bit of both.
And then you start branching off. You have the main group, and then, so you'll have your Brides of Funkenstein over here. You'll have your Bootsy's Rubber Band over here.
And these people are just as collectively crazy as any of them. So.
Right.
And I was peeping Phoenix's Instagram, and she already got that funk with her, with the costumes and all that. I'm like, yeah, all right. I got that vibe.
We coming from so many angles, but yeah, those are the things that are on the table for 2022. So
the record label is Diamond. What is it?
Diamond Life Music and Media.
Diamond Life Music and Media.
Yeah.
Okay, DJ Juan Coon, Phoenix Fire, and this, you're going to be hearing a whole lot more from these two artists. All right, collectively, individually, I'm sure. And hey, you guys are always welcome to come back here and to be on the platform right here on SM Enlightenment Radio. Like I said before, it is absolutely an honor to have you on. And hey,
Thank you.
We're gonna just keep pumping you up. And thank you so much for blessing me with
thank you for blessing us, bro. We appreciate it, man. I gotta tell you, man, what you guys are doing is amazing. It is incredible, and it's consistent. Your alignment is crazy. It's a beautiful thing, bro. And I see the grind too.
Yeah, it's definitely a grind. But hey, we doing it for the love,
for the love,
and just to promote positivity, that feel good music. You keep doing that good feel good music. We're gonna keep playing it because hey, we all need some positivity sometimes. That's why we say positivity is everything. And hey, even the song, the song, I know it's a cover of a Stevie Wonder joint, but it feels so good.
It does.
Thank you.
The combination is dynamite. So listen, Juan Coon, Phoenix Fire, the jam is as you can check it out right here on WSME SM Enlightenment Radio. Thanks so much for joining me. This has been the Spotlight on SM Enlightenment Radio. Peace and blessings.
Love and light.